So have you ever had this happen? The ground is still here. This is what we've got, a plug without a ground. We need that ground. It's for safety. We're going to have to replace this plug. This plug is a molded plug. We're going to replace it with one that connects to the cord and screws in, and the wires screw into each of these pins for our new plug. Welcome back. This is Adventures with Dr. Joe. Today we're going to install this new plug with a ground on a molded in plug that lost its ground. So let's replace that plug. So we'll unscrew this. There are two screws here. That's to clamp the cable. And then inside here are the connectors. We're going to unscrew that as well. These are interesting screws. They unscrew really fast. There we go. So when we take this plug off, we're going to identify which wire goes to this prong, connect it to this one, this wire that goes to this prong, and this one, so we can maintain the polarity. So we're just going to score the cover of these wires here and here. We got plenty of length on our cable, on our cord. Yeah, and you can see that it's separated. That's the way to check it. Flex it, and there it is, separated. Here, separated as well. So now we're going to try to cut through that here, and then we're going to take it off. So I've cut it all the way through. It should just peel off, which it does. And now we've got our wires. So it's still not that obvious which one goes to which, so we're going to have to open up this plug up. So typically the black wire is live, the green wire is ground or earth, white wire is neutral. That's usual. So now that we're splitting this open, we're going to take a look at each one. So I like this wire stripper. It works really well. Got a little bit more. There it goes. That's how it should work. There it goes. 2 out of 3 now for the ground. A little more. There we go. Those are the wires. Now, so the first thing we need to do is bring it through the housing, because the housing is going to grip it. So we can let that go there. Then we're going to hook this up with the 3 screws for each of the 3 wires. Connect this, and then these 2 clamps will clamp onto the wire itself and take all the tension off of the connections with the prongs. Okay, so I twisted the wires to take all of the little free strands out. Actually, I lubricated these 3 screws a little bit and opened them up. So the first one we'll put in is the ground. Be sure it's nice and smooth, no free little strands anywhere. Put that in beside the screw. And we'll tighten it up. Okay, I'll really tighten it. Tighten that up really well. White wire's in there now. Tighten it up. A little area here, 2 little arms. They fit in this little piece that's just above the ground. So that gets centered in there. There it is. And we just tighten the 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to put on the lock that holds the cord really strongly in place. There's one part. There's the other part. And we'll tighten these screws up as well. This takes all the tension off where the wire connects with the prongs. This really squeezes the wire tight. So even if you pull on the wire, which shouldn't do, it won't pull it out of the plug itself. So we're going to really tighten those babies down all the way. And that really grips the wire right there. You can see that really grips it. See how it's now oval? And I tighten these as tight as I can get them. And there it is. That's fixed. So that's how to replace a plug. So now we've got a ground again, so it's safe. So if this was helpful, please click thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Thank you.